This weekend's mission is to explore two volcanoes, Volcan de Colima and Nevado de Colima, which are both adjacent to each other. The plan is to ride our motorcycles as close as we can to the top of Nevado de Colima so that we can get an epic view of the more iconic looking Volcan de Colima. To get there, we've got to put quite a few highway miles behind us, so let's get going. Update, we've been traveling for about 6 hours, I think, about 400 Ks, all highway. Hotter than Satan's gooch out here. I'm still sweating, even driving along at 100 Ks an hour with the air, I'm still sweating. We're basically still at sea level. I'm looking forward to getting up into the mountains. After 7 hours or so, we finally reached the base of the two mountains. The goal now is to get to the saddle in between them. Dennis has found a small dotted road on the map, so we're going to give it a try. What happens when you can't say shit? We make good progress, but it's getting late and we still have to get back down and go around to the other side of the mountain and then up the main route so that we can find a camp spot for the night. We are at the base of Nevado de Colima. The elevation of that dormant volcano is about 4,200 meters. We're at the small village here. We've just picked up the important supplies: chorizo, cold beer, and a little bit of water. Now we're going to try to make it halfway or so up there, find a good camping spot, get a fire going, cook chorizo, have some cold beers, call it a night, and try to get maybe to the top tomorrow in the morning. We're trying to find a spot with a view, and I'm trying not to crash again. Found our spot for the night. We're going to set up camp here. We just took a little side road and found a nice dead end. People have camped here before, so we're going to follow suit. We don't know the altitude. It's probably only about 2,000. We're only about halfway up from the base, not sea level, from the base of the mountain. We went about halfway. Started to get really cold and a little bit dark, and there's not a whole lot of options in terms of flat areas, so we chose here. Natural fire lighting, no cheating at all. Chorizo picked up at the village at the base of the mountain, cooked up on the fire. Bloody delicious. Thanks, Dennis. You're welcome. Well, we survived the night. It was a little cold, but all my new gear worked well. Now the mission is to ride to the top of Nevado de Colima, or at least as close as we can get, even if we have to take an alternative route.
Restricted my access to the mountain. Restricted dirt bike from dirt. How stupid can it be? You know, restricted dirt bike from riding on dirt.
We've made it to this point at the base of the peak of Nevado de Colima, and frustratingly it's as far as we can take the motorcycles, even though there's a road that goes up the top up there to an antennas area. We can't ride there, they've restricted the access. From there we could have hiked to the top of this peak, but it's 2 hours up from here hiking. I don't really like hiking, so I'm just going to take some photos instead. still have one last option. Dennis has found an alternative road which is showing up on the map as a small dotted line, which means it could be more of a goat trail than a road. We have to backtrack down the mountain and find this small road and then hopefully navigate our way to the top viewpoint. Alrighty, we found the road. It seems like this road used to be the main way up the mountain, which means it's in fairly good condition. Now we've just got to navigate our way up and not get lost in the maze of logging roads. We are making pretty good progress. Unfortunately, we came to this fallen tree. It may be possible for me to get over it with my heavy bike, but I've decided to let Dennis shoot on ahead and see if it's even worth it. Not long after, he returned with bad news. They built a wall at the end of the trail to restrict motorcycle access.
No! God, please, no! No!
E-Pura gas from my bike to put it in Dennis's machine, because they don't make big tanks for him yet. Somebody make an oversized tank for the Honda CRF 250F, please, and then sponsor my videos. High octane donkey pee.
Yeah. God's the best for Hondas.
Regas done. We think we've got about 50 kilometers of gas left. I've probably got about the same now. That should be plenty to get us to a gas station. Well, we didn't quite make it to the top, but I have heard of another volcano which has no restricted access and I can ride all the way to the top and even camp in the crater. If you want to see that video, subscribe and I'll see you there.